Alright, hello everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm not playing computer games, am I? No, I'm taking a walk in my yard. Because today, I'm gonna be building a forge. Well, forge, foundry, whatever you'd like to call it. Basically, it's a furnace, but a very, very hot one. And it's gonna be a very easily made furnace. A very improvised one. Not this. That doesn't work. That's just a bunch of bricks. Now I'm gonna dig a hole right down here into the ground, and I'm gonna fill it up with bricks that will insulate it, and then I'm gonna fire it up with some coal and blow some air on it from a hairdryer that I bought cheaply off a market. So yeah, I'm gonna get right to it, and as soon as I've dug the hole and I'm gonna put in the bricks, I'll be right back. Alright, so I have put in the first bricks, and these are fire-hardened bricks. They should be able to take the heat. And I'm just taking some more bricks, and I'm just gonna, put them up alongside the walls. I think I need to do a little more digging to make them fit there, but I'll basically just place them up against the wall so that I have a hole that just goes, down. And that's basically just gonna be the forge. So I'm gonna just put in the last bricks, and then I'll be right with you. Alright, I have now placed bricks all around the sides here. All around the sides. And I've placed a big bunch of them right there in the middle, because I will be filling in dirt all around the side to make sure that no heat or air escapes, and the ones in the middle will just be marking the area of the oven itself, the furnace. And I'll pull them out as soon as I've stuffed in the dirt, and I'll clean out anything that should be left in there, and then I think we're ready to run. Except we need one thing. We need to pull out one of these bricks, and we're gonna dig a tube that goes from somewhere out here, out there, and into this, and then that's where my air blow is going to be, somewhere over here, and it's going to blow air down into this, and it's going to slowly just circularize the air around. So yeah, it's going to get interesting. So I'm going to see you guys when I've stuffed dirt in and when we need to pull up the next brick. Alright, so I've stuffed down some dirt, and I'm just gonna pull these bricks out, and then it should be able to stand by itself and be pretty damn well insulated. Yep, I think we have success. Oh yeah, this is good. That there is perfect. I just need to clean out that dirt, stuff some down here in these cracks, and I think we're ready to pull out one of the stones. I think I'm gonna pick this one because there's another one over here, so I can put a half a brick on top of where the airflow is gonna come out, and I think that's gonna be pretty good. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll see you guys when I've finished this, and then we'll pull out this brick. Hopefully nothing falls down. And then we'll start digging the air tunnel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I have got the hole cleaned out, and repaired most of the cracks. There's still a bit of dirt in there, but that's not so important, because, yeah, it's just dirt. And I think it's time to pull out this brick right here. But first, I've got to make sure that it isn't overlapping in here. Nope, it's not. So, I'm just gonna pull out this brick. That was tougher than I expected it to be. I don't think I'm gonna pull out that one then, because it seems to be very stuck. Not like as in completely stuck, but as in it seems to hold everything together quite a lot. So I think I'm gonna go for this one, a bit upside down. Just gonna turn you around. This one, right here. Just gonna gently just squeeze it out. Yep. Slowly coming there. Yep. There we go. I'm just gonna put some of the leftover dirt down in this little hole that it left. That's a good way to get rid of most of the dirt. And now I'm gonna have to dig a hole. I don't think I'm gonna be digging it. I have a sort of drill thingy that goes from somewhere down there to somewhere out in this line. So somewhere out here. I'm just gonna slowly just drill down there with like 45-degree angle or something, just down. And that should do the trick. And then I can put my hairdryer there. But there's just one problem with the hairdryer. That thing does not run forever, because that thing has heat. And if it has heat, it will overheat. Yeah, okay, that sounded a bit stupid. It will overheat after a time. So I can run it at maximum 15 minutes at a time. So I'm gonna have to make this very short burst. But yeah, and I'm also gonna try it with a gas torch. See if that does any better. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start digging this hole, and then I'll be right with you again. Alright, so we finished this. Now that's done. I can just show you. I've drilled the hole all the way through. You should be able to see some light in there. And that will be where the light will be, well, that's where the air will be blown in to the furnace. And it will kind of just spin around to evenly disperse the heat. And yeah, I think we're ready to give it a test fire. So I'm just gonna start up the fire, and then I'll see you in a moment. I've got everything running right now, and I've even set up a little fire down there. So basically, here's the hairdryer. Cheap, just got it off of a flea market, and there's the fire. And right now it seems to be blowing a pretty good amount of air in there. But as soon as I am gonna close off the top with some fire-insulated bricks, well, sorry, not fire-insulated, fire-hardened bricks, I am I'm gonna put up the air flow to a much higher power, and it's gonna get way harder in there. But for now, I just need the fire to get going, and I'll see you as soon as I have an ocean of charcoal just lit up. Covered it up, and I've thrown in some pieces of bigger wood, and I'm just gonna turn this up too high. Give me just a moment. Let's see. There we go. And right now I'm just waiting for it to burn down a little, so it can char and become coal, and real good fire stuff, instead of just big chunks of wood. So right now I'm just waiting for it to burn down in size. So yeah, I'll see you when that's done. Got it fired up pretty well, and it is pretty damn hot down there. Ugh. A lot of smoke. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it better. But it's working pretty well. I mean, right now it's not going at very high temperatures, and that has to do with two things. One, I am using cherry wood, like wood from a cherry tree, and that is not very good and very burnable. There are woods that are much better. Second of all, it's wet. The dry wood I have right now is this, but that's a little too big for the oven right now. But I'm gonna try to see if I can keep it up to a higher temperature. But as you can see, it has gotten dark, and I think I'm gonna shut it all down soon, so well, I don't stand out here all night firing up this furnace. But yeah, so far success. I just need to, well, use some better fuel. And I'm not gonna try the gas burner. I do have a gas burner, but I'm not gonna try it today. Well, I promise you I will try it at some point. But I'll tell you all about how it went when I'm all done with this, and I'm just gonna cut it for now. Steel in there, and I'm just gonna try to pull it out. It's been in there for about 1.5 minutes now, so it shouldn't be very hot, but just to, prove the point that you don't need a lot to make a good furnace, I'm gonna try to pull this out. And there we go. Everyone can see that is red glowing. That is glowing red hot. That is really hot. That is glowing red. Glowing orange more. And that has only been in there for about 1.5 minutes. So I'm gonna put it in some more and see what results I can get of it. So, there we go. And then I'm gonna feed the furnace some more wood. See you then. There for about 5 minutes now. And I fueled it some more, as you can see by the flames. So right now, I'm just gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna see how much it has done. And I'm gonna do that, of course, while it's running, because, you know, want it to be heated as much as possible when we get it. So, just gonna take it out here. Whoop, there we go. And I opened up one side, I'm just gonna open the other. And then I'm gonna grab it and pull it out and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's more like it. That is orange hot. That thing can set stuff on fire. So, that there can get really hot. I would say, if used properly, this thing could probably reach 1,000 degrees Celsius. Probably enough to melt copper, if used in the right way. Just gonna let it sit back in there. And, gonna let it run until as long as I possibly can. So see you guys later. Run out of fuel, so I'm gonna do one final look. I'm gonna take one final look at the stick of iron that I put in there. And as you can see, it's not nearly as hot as the first time, but that also just shows that you need to keep fueling this fire. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much useless. I can't, yeah, you can't really work with that. Now, this fire, unless if I use coal, this will not be able to forge weld. And to anyone who doesn't know what forge welding is, it is basically when you take two pieces of steel and you slap them together and you just hammer them, and when they're at very high temperature and you're hammering them together, they pretty much weld together and become one piece. I can't do that with this thing, because that fire down there, no matter how hot it is, it's just not hot enough to do it right now. But maybe if I use coal next time, or gas, that might work. So that's it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed my little tutorial video, and hope it's useful, and hope you can actually make something of it.